Good afternoon, guys, and welcome to our family annual Christmas camp. So Johan and I are out first, and we're just waiting for Daryl to come out after, and new recruit Todd is joining us for this camp. It's good to get out. I've been man down since September, hence the growth. I haven't shaved since that. I've had a bulging disc in my back, which has pushed on my nerve and basically took me out. Only Johan.
Yeah.
So Johan's been my
handyman
and lifter and everything, so he's going to be doing all the humping and bumping, unfortunately, for camp, and it's a good way for him to learn. So anyway, sit back, relax, and enjoy us on this Christmas camp. So first things first, let's just get the shelter up and get somewhere nice and dry sorted. We've got the so we managed to wheel the trail up. There's a little bit of dry spot there. Checked, we've got a northerly wind which is coming in across this direction here, so it's not very bushcrafty, so I am in the process of looking at getting some bushcrafty looking windbreakers, but at the seaside. So I put the windbreakers that way and the big Tatonka 4x3 tarp. Yeah, so it's 4x3 or 3x4, whichever way you want to look at it, and just got to put pole up in the middle now to give us a bit more headroom. But the plan is, we're out of the wind now, we're going to have a fire out in front, camp kitchen. I have got another 3x3 tent, a tarp. So Johan got confused because he thought it was all arse about tit. But yeah, it's got a bit of a chilly northerly wind, but at least we've got a dry spot at the moment. We can get the chairs now and start making it home. Right, yeah?
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah. We're just scouting around where we've parked. When the boys come, there's some nice big slabs there. So I think we'll have them, prop them up, and they can be the backstop for the fire, which will give us a nice heat deflector. Okay, so we're going to be on the hunt for firewood now. Everything is absolutely saturated out there. There's not a lot about, so I'm going to go for a good scout now and see if I can see any dead standing. I have to take a dead standing tree and bring it down, because we usually go off the farmer's pile, but that is absolutely massive slabs in there. I can't lift them. And don't worry about that, yo, it's too big. Come with me now, come here, we're going to have a look. We're going to have to get crafty. So I'm going to grab the bow saw and then see if we can take a limb somewhere. Right, Todd's arrived. Hiya. And Erin's over there. She's wrestling some firewood. So I've just got the old 533 out. It's time for a brew. So no messing about this weekend. So straight on with the big burn. And then I'm going to cook some hot dogs up there for lunch. Okay, just up yonder here we have found 2 oak limbs hung up in a tree. I should have filmed it actually, because Todd crossed the rope over and we managed to pull the limb out of the tree. So we're currently harvesting. Huh?
Todd was cutting, and there was a spider that popped out.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, what was it? And it's a false black widow.
Is it? False widow.
What, is it yeah, false widow, I think, yeah.
Cool. Do you eat him? Yeah, so Johan's been as good as gold. Erin is collecting firewood for us well. So that's it, up here now.
It's not easy for me because I'm little.
So up in this limb here, there's these 2 oak limbs. So we're going to chop them up, take them back, and then hopefully then that'll give us some nice long burns for this evening. We've got about 2 hours left before it gets dark. My beard is soaking from the mist and the fog up here, but it is great to be back out in the woods. I've gone absolutely stir crazy, locked up in the living room. So it's 3:05 now, so we've got about an hour left. So I have strung up my Palmerston swag from Outhouse. So I've got my 10th wonder tarp strung up by an elaborate massive line because the trees were so inconsiderate and it didn't line up properly. Yeah, so it's given me a nice span just covering the tarp. It probably flapped like hell in the night, but it's just got bungee tied up over there, bungee, and it's just given me a nice cover over the swag. Just got my show you my sleeping setup. It's not fully done yet, so just got a pillow, mattress that comes in with it. I've put a foam mat underneath just to help with the condensation, and just my army sleeping bag, and I'll chuck a whole blanket in there at the moment. But everything is damp at the moment. Like got a dampy beard. Yowen is starving, so I've got to do hot dogs now. So I've got to stop and feed the boy because he's been hard work collecting firewood. Everything's wet. So we got a nice big file of firewood. That's all dry, dead standing that we found. They carried the backstop up, so we're going to do that in a minute. And then we've just got a kitchen area where got the Petromax pan on the Coleman 533. Bang some hot dogs in there now. Feed the boys. And then light the fire and settle down for the evening. I've pre-made the curry. I'll put a photo in here of me and Yo made a curry last night. So just firing up Fatty's hot dogs.
Cup of tea, boys.
So in the Petromax pan on the 533, warm them hot dogs through. Brioche buns, some Tommy K then, just chuck them in there. Nice and quick snack food. Because the boy is starving. Poor old Yowen is starting to feel the cold a bit because we've got no fire going at the moment. Put the big kettle on for him and warm his water bottle up for him. So he's got his Arctic coat on, buffalo mitts. So we're gonna light the fire now. We've ceremonially lit the fire. Just gone down and cut some hazel for the backstop. Once that burns in there, we'll push that to the back. Todd's back now for the night. He's going to have his experience of camping with us in the woods.
Again.
Ooh. No wild stallion tonight, Todd. Just going to make Todd some hot dogs, put the kettle on, have a cup of tea. We've about 25 past 4, and it was touch and go with the fire. Everything is soaking wet, but we're at the point now where it's starting to self-sustain. Get my microphone out. So we've got the makings of a Welsh fire. Bought a new light, which is doing quite well at the moment with the old GoPro. So I'm on the new GoPro 11, which I bought back in September, and this is the first time I managed to use it. Got my 2 lackeys feeding the fire, and what saved the day was Jobbo's Bushcraft Essentials Ryobi air blower. So this we'll get it going. Well done, Jobbo. Right, Daryl's arrived, finished his work. We've got to walk through the woods now and try and not trip over or get garroted by any lines. Got your spot, D?
Aye, spot here, like.
Nice and good.
All right.
And the old Vango.
Good old trusty one.
Yeah.
A lot better than the Esquina to set up than the rest of this one.
Yeah. You alright? You don't hand?
Yeah, be right there.
Cool. Kettle's boiled. If you want a cuppa, it's on the fire. Yeah, so yeah, that light's pretty good looking on that screen with the GoPro. I'm blind, but Yeah, so we're going to wander up now and scavenge the rest of that oak. And then try and keep warm. What are we doing, Dean?
Having a warm Dean. Oh, Captain Man.
Managing.
What's that? The bar's open. We're just having a rum and coke. Yoan's on the, what are you on, Yo? Standard
Stella.
Stella. Daryl's on the old Brewdog. And Todd's banned off the Alva's juice.
What Aldi's shit stuff?
When we were camping before and he had drunk Alva's juice, he found every guide rope on the way back to the tent. Took them all out. Table set up. Got the North Star lantern going. Got my wee Willy Winky lantern, the Feuder hand lantern going. Just stocked up the fire. Just gone and got all the oak from up there. Hopefully got enough to last us till 10, 11 o'clock tonight. I doubt it, but there you are. Food time it is. So it's 7:10. So we've got the curry on the go there in the pan. We've got the big Petromax pan there ready to take the naan breads. And everybody's lined up. And then we've got a nice bit of mango chutney to go in it. Dean and Dean. Dean.
Little Dean.
Zafani the curry is, I think, out of the cookbook.
It's fun.
Okay, Daryl's been crouching over there, crouching tiger, hidden curry man. So the curry's ready to go now. We got the cast iron pan screaming hot. As soon as I put the naans on there, they went nice and toasty by there. So then we're ready for dishing up now. So Daryl can do the honours of dishing up the curry. We've got a slice of lemon to squeeze over the top. We're all ready to go. Dish him up, Dean. Dish him up. Todd's got his Tupperware special now. Got all our knife stuff around the edge now. All the bird stuff. It's all a nice curry there. Can you spoon out? Go on then, Dean. Get your curry. So squeeze your lemon over it. Oh, your lemon, yeah. There's Roy Cropper bag there, look. Eddie, he's brought a carrier bag to the woods. You know what that means?
There you go.
Nice.
Chef spoon.
Chef spoon. What's it like that? Any good? It's so funny. Don't forget you got mango chutney there. Squeeze the lemon juice over the top. Here's that, Dean. Oh yes, it's gone in with the side. Oh, it's gone double spoon there.
Double dab.
Oi!
Don't you sneeze at me.
Turn that off. Right guys, we're all fed and watered. So just going to chill out now around the fire. Yoan's being the good barman at the moment. Keep me topped up with rum and coke and his Stellas. We've just restoked the fire. So we've got chucked the oak on now for a long burn for tonight. And we just moved it a little bit closer. Hot lungful then. Right, so I'm going to put the GoPro in the car now. And chill out for the evening. So I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Right, good morning everyone. It is a rather brisk, cold morning, no frost. And we had a bit of an eventful night. So I sat around the fire, had a few whiskies, put myself to sleep. And then Todd wakes me up saying, someone's nicked the van. I go, what? Johan's in the back. And then Johan shouted out, no, I'm in Daryl's tent. So it turned out that Daryl had a rather upset stomach coming out of both ends last night. So he had to basically go home. What time was that? About 3 o'clock? 4 o'clock in the morning. So he kicked Johan out the van into his tent. The van wasn't stolen, so there we are. I went back to sleep. Daryl's message to say he just made it home before the next eruption. So we left some logs around the fire last night to dry it, so split them, and just about had a coffee. So I'm going to have another coffee, and then I'm going to get breakfast on, and I think we're just going to do the one night. Obviously Daryl's not here, so I might just slowly pack up kit then. So we'll probably just do one night, because Daryl's not very well. Todd's got to go back home for babysitting duties, and it'll be just me and Johan out there. So I'm not in a position to go humping and bumping logs at the moment. So the one nighter it is, but it was a very good night. Right, let's get breakfast on. Okay, I was going to cook on a 533 stove and that pan, but the fire's kicked into life now, so I'm just going to cook. Yes, we got the lawn sausages on. Then we got bacon, black pudding, a couple of eggs. Don't know whether I'm going to do the beans. Want beans? Nah, it's too much. Right, let's crack on with this. What's breakfast like, boys?
Very good.
Very good.
Managed to do it. Cooked the breakfast. Eyes streaming. So we have a nice cup of tea now. Johan's got to wash up his head, and then we'll slowly pack away. But managed to do it all in the big Petromax pan. Perfect for a full big breakfast, there is. I'll get Mr. Fryers to make me a nice pouch for it. Well, in the end it turned out to be an overnighter. Daryl's just come back now, he's had a dry spell. We're just going to slowly pack up, go back to the house, have a hot tub, and cook tacos tonight in the house. Johan can watch the football, he's happy. So we had a cracking night. It's good to be back out in the woods, so I've got a bit of an ache on at the moment. Maybe one night to break it in is good. So I'd just like to take this opportunity to say thanks for watching, and if you want to click on the like button and subscribe to the channel, that'd be great. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one. Ta-da!